Hello everybody, happy Monday. My name is Sarah. I'm the health and fitness specialist here in McLean, Virginia. Sorry, there's a tour happening. But today I'm going to be taking you through a desk stretch, morning desk stretch. So all you're gonna need is your desk chair, just an open space, just the right mindset, and maybe a bottle of water if you're thirsty. But we're not going to do anything super strenuous. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start off with just some deep breathing exercises here, just making sure that we are getting ourselves in the right mindset and relaxation state for this desk stretch. So if you've had a stressful morning already, I know it's Monday, let's just take this time to separate our mind from our work. So let's go ahead and rest our hands on our knees, sit up nice and tall in our chair. Feel 3 points of contact here. We want the back of the knees on the chair. We want the tailbone sitting towards the back, and the low back and shoulders pressed to the back of the seat here. So hands rest on the thighs or wherever feels most comfortable. You can have them crossed in your lap, whatever feels best for you. Okay, so we're just going to take 3 deep inhales through the nose and deep exhales through the mouth. Okay, and this nice 3 deep breaths here. Try to inhale a little bit more each time. Feel yourself relax on the exhale a little bit more after each breath, okay? Feel the breath extending through your lungs all the way down into your stomach, and then relaxing as you exhale. And go ahead and relax from that. Open the eyes. You can drop the head side to side, wiggle it out, whatever feels best for you at the moment. All right, we're going to move into some shoulder activations. So how we're going to do this, it's going to be a broken down movement, 3 ranges of motion of the shoulder blades happening here. So we're going to pull the ears up toward, the shoulders up towards the ears, We're going to lift the shoulders up towards the ears, big old squeeze with the shoulder blades, and then tuck them back down into our back pockets, and then let it all relax. So lift, pull back, down into the back pocket, relax. Let's go for one more. Big reach with the shoulders. Nice big squeeze in the back. Tuck it on down and relax. All right, awesome. Next, we're going to scooch to the edge of our seat here. Hands are going to rest on the knees. I'm going to see if I can't give myself a little bit more room. We're going to do a seated cat-cow. So what that means, we're going to tuck the chin to the chest, press out through the shoulder blades, get a nice good round in the back here. And then nice big extension through the chest. Head comes up to reach towards the ceiling. Open up the chest here and then back down. Tuck and round to come back up. Five of these. Let's get one more in after this one. So one more big round here. extend, and relax. All right, come on back to neutral here. We are going to scoot back in the chair, and we're going to have our hands rest on the back of the head so that the elbows are out in this winging position here. We're just going to do some thoracic extensions with our breathing. So as we inhale, a little bit of a round here, exhale. Reach on back to open up the back. Elbows are going to spread. Head is going to reach back, and then we're going to relax. And last one here. Everything come into this relaxed state and then reach. Open, 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 and relax. Good. All right, let's go ahead and move into our lower body. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this very well. Ta-da. Okay, so we're just gonna scoot on out here where you are able to see my ankles. So we're gonna scooch so that our body is in kind of an angle here. Our heels are gonna be nice and propped up. And we're just gonna work on some ankle range of motion. So we're gonna point the toes and then flex through the heels. Point the toes, flex through the heels. Of these, nice and slow, making sure that we are drawing a straight line up through the big toe as we are pointing and flexing the foot here. Nice and slow. We want to try and strengthen the tibialis muscles that are responsible for our lifting of the toes while we're walking. 2 more here. So make sure that we are following straight through and relax. Next, we're going to plant the feet onto the floor. Sit kind of towards the edge of your seat so that your knees are in a 90-degree angle here. We're just going to do some calf raises, nice and slow. Again, working on some of that ankle range of motion, traveling straight through the big toe, but also activating our calves, loosening up the shins. If you've ever heard of the saying, motion is lotion, even small movements like this can lubricate the joints and make sure that everything is moving super smoothly. 2 more here. And last one. Good. Go ahead and relax. Next, we're going to continue to sit towards the edge of the seat here. We're going to cross ankle over knee. And all we're going to do here is we're going to just press down and away to open up this external hip here. Sitting nice and tall. If you want, you can add a little bit of a foot flexion in here, but the main focus should be on this hip here. And relax. Now flip under, big pull into the chest. Still sitting nice and tall. Feel that stretch on the external side of the glute. For 3, 2, 1, relax. Let's go ahead and flop the sides. If you're anything like me, you might have one side that tends to be a little bit tighter than the other, but just continue to stretch and do these unilateral movements here and it will slowly but surely start to even out. Flexing toe for 3, 2, 1. Interlock the fingers and reach up towards the chest. Sorry, I realized that I was like way over in right field instead of in the frame. For 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, now we're gonna come up to standing. This first little stretch we're gonna do, you might wanna have something to hold on to because it is going to be a, almost a suspended movement, I would say. So you're going to walk one foot up, the other foot is going to rest here. You're gonna drop down into a lunge. I'm just gonna hold on to the chair real quick. And we're just gonna let this stretch the hip flexor, the quad, etc. All that good jazz. For 3, 2, 1. Come on up out of there. Now, if leaning back in the way that I was doing is a little bit too much for you, I just have to increase my angle because I don't feel a stretch otherwise. But if you feel a nice stretch here or here, go ahead and keep that there. But if you're anything like me and you might need a little bit more, balance is difficult, a little bit more of an angle, feel free to go ahead and make this angle happen here. For 3, 2, 1, up out of there. All right, next, I'm gonna angle us back up a little bit so that you can see me standing. Okay, next we're gonna work on our lats or our sides. So what we are going to do is called a ballerina stretch. So we are going to take our leg that's closest to the chair. Our left hand is going to be rested on the chair. The left leg that's closest to the chair is going to cross over our right. We're going to take our right hand and reach over back towards the chair. So with the cross here, this is lengthening the distance between our ankle and our hip, okay? So we're allowing our body to rotate a little bit further to open up that lat, the side, the psoas, all that good stuff with one more movement. 3, 2, 1, relax. Roll the chair on over to the other side. So now my right is resting on the chair. I'm going to cross my right leg over my left and get a nice big reach over to this right side. And go ahead and relax nice and slow here. All right, so from here, we are going to just open up the mid-back a little bit more. This is my favorite stretch to end on, but we're gonna do one more after this. Hands are going to rest on to the chair. You're gonna press the chair away. Feet are going to be hip distance apart, shoulder width apart, if it's a little bit more comfortable for you. But as we push the chair away, the hips are going to reach back, head is going to reach between the shoulders. We're just gonna let this open up our mid-back here. If you want a little bit more of a tricep approach, you can hit this here and just have it a little bit closer with the elbows rested. But I tend to like this one a little bit better. A little less close to the body. I like to do a little bit of a twist here just to open up the shoulder blades just a little bit. For 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, we're gonna come back to seated for one more stretch here. I hope you can see me. Sorry, one more. There we go. Okay, so spread the hips nice and wide here. We're gonna interlock the arms or just hold on to the elbows here. Nice big hinge at the hips. Let the elbows fall between the legs. Arms hang nice and heavy. Head hangs nice and heavy. Just let this open up the low back. You might feel this a little bit in your shoulders. That's okay too. Breathe nice and deeply into the low back here. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up out of there. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that quick little desk stretch. I know it sounded a little bit hectic, but Mondays are typically hectic. So I hope you utilize this to kick off your week right. We are headed into the end of February here, so keep an eye out for all the exciting things that we have in store. If you have not looked into a personal training package yet, we still have that sale going on through February 29th. You get an extra day this year. But keep an eye out for any changes with group exercise, any other sales we have going on, and...
Oh my God, you're still going?
Yeah. Have a great day, guys. Bye.